So this is my second session of my 4-week intervention. However, it is my first video analysis of my performer. This video is going to focus on the performer taking a penalty against a goalkeeper. This is to try and make the situation more game-based, and it gives added pressure for the performer with the goalkeeper being there. So, as we move the video forward slightly, you can see just here on the right hand side, that his foot is temporarily off the ground. It is momentarily airborne. This is because the performer is shifting his centre of gravity and body weight onto this one standing foot. This, in turn, can unfortunately can make the performer unbalanced. Therefore, if landing incorrectly, can cause less power and accuracy on the ball, and also, in far worse cases, can in turn create injury. As we move on just a touch, you can see that as the foot is planted, it is just a little bit too far away from the ball. However, it is a very successful landing as the player looks very balanced. Because his foot is too far away from the ball, this can in turn again cause less accuracy when striking the ball. Moving forward again, just a tiny touch, here you can see on the right hand video there is a lack of extension from the hip joint. This creates less backswing, which then in turn again can create a reduce in power of the shot. However, the less backswing can equal in more control of the backswing, therefore increasing the aim of the shot. During the execution phase, as you can see here, the sagittal plane is very upright. This is very good in terms of control and connection with the ball. However, if you lean too far back or lean too far forward, this can create problems with the trajectory of the ball. Throughout the process of taking the penalty, you will notice that the participant's eyes are always fixated onto the ball. This is great, as it ensures that the participant will connect with the football in some way and will not totally miss it. Moving on, when the performer strikes the ball, as you can see just here, the performer does not connect with the ball as successfully as wanted. This is because the striking foot of the participant could have used more adduction towards the ball. Abduction towards the ball. This creates a better surface area to strike the ball with, which can in turn create a better connection, accuracy and power during the execution phase. As we let the video play, just in slow motion, you can see that the connection of the ball isn't great. This could have been through different factors. But in my opinion, the main two factors would be that the standing foot is too far away from the ball, and that the striking foot did not have enough abduction to create more surface area when executing through the execution phase. On the other hand, as we enter the follow-through stage, I'll just take it back a touch, just to here. You can see that the participants' follow-through is great. There is a good amount of follow-through, which in turn with the follow-through creates a better chance of getting more power through the ball, bringing your foot and connection through the ball, creating more power, in turn giving it better chance of beating the goalkeeper. And as well as that, as you can see on the standing leg, there is a good amount of flexion at the knee. This creates a great cushion for the centre of gravity and body weight of the performer, and it gives a great leeway for all the pressure on that one standing foot. Furthermore, the flexion from the hip joint, as I've said earlier, is great as it can create more power. This flexion right here from that hip joint is a good angle to create a good lot of power through the ball for the shot. So we'll let the video play through from the execution phase, and just as you can see, the penalty was unsuccessful, and this is from a few factors that contribute to this. It is from the standing foot being too far away from the ball, the lack of abduction in the foot, which creates less surface area, and the lack of extension at the hip joint, with the preparation from the execution phase. The lack of extension at the hip joint, and these are the key weaknesses which we will focus on for the next intervention of this performance analysis.